When Jaquil Jackson was only 5 years old, he had the passion to help those in need. He remembers walking on the street and seeing those without homes and wanted to know what he could do to help.
At just 8 years old, little Jaquil had a big idea to start Project I Am. Today, the nonprofit has raised more than $200,000 for those in need. He joins us now to talk about his new book and projects he has coming up.
Thanks to Gio for coming in and sharing with us. And this is your new book that you have out. It's called Don't Wait to Be Great. It's a follow-up to the book I Am. Tell us how this differs from your first book.
So the first book was actually a children's book, and it was about anti-bullying, really, and helping other kids deal with the tough time of being bullied. Now, this book is more of a roadmap for young people around my age to kind of get through life. And since I'm an athlete, I relate everything to sports. So the book is in the form of a first, second, third, and fourth quarter, and there's even a halftime and overtime in there just to make it a little bit fun. But the purpose of it is to give kids a step-by-step plan of how to get to their dreams and their goals and actually accomplish them.
That's amazing.
Oh my goodness. You know, we mentioned in the introduction about the blessings bags. How did you come up with that idea, and were you surprised to see that you were actually able to make it happen?
Yeah, so when I was 5 years old, I actually went to go feed the homeless with my aunt and my cousins, and I got to see how they all live for the first time. And I didn't know at that time that there were homeless people. I thought everybody had homes. So I went home and asked my parents if we can give them all houses. And we obviously, that wasn't...
That's a big goal.
Yeah, that's definitely big, but that was just my 5-year-old mind running wild, thinking of whatever I could. And I kept begging my parents. I didn't stop. So eventually that showed them how much of a passion I have for this issue and how much I really want to do something. So they sat me down and we had a conversation about the different things that we have on a daily basis that they don't have, and we thought of blessing bags. And then later after that, we decided to do a packing party, our first one, at a place called Razzmatazz. And we were coming out of pocket for that. And it was like a cool event. I got like 20 of my friends, cousins, and a lot of people, my Gigi and my parents, they all helped bring that together. So it was a great event, but I wanted to do more. So my parents realized we need something to actually back this up. So that's when the organization came.
Oh my goodness, so that's 9 years ago and you are still going strong. What do you know now as a 14-year-old that you have learned since the time you started at 5?
I think what I've learned is to put myself in other people's shoes and just make sure I'm thinking of others first and not just, it's kind of like don't judge a book by its cover, that type of thing, but making sure that I'm just thinking about other people's and their feelings.
Oh, that is so sweet.
What's your message to other kids and teens? I mean, I was reading in the back of your book that it says your efforts have touched over 70,000 men, women, and children across the world. And that's one person making that huge of a difference. What's your message? Yeah,
so my message is actually on the book, Don't Wait to Be Great. That's my motto. It means that young people don't have to wait until they're adults to become change agents or start their own business, because we can all do it right now. And my thought process is, why would we wait when we can start now and be the best that we can when we're adults? Or even be the best now. It really isn't an age limit.
I imagine your mom and dad are so, so proud of you. And they're still there with you along this journey. I mean, tell me about that dynamic. How does that all work?
So it's definitely complicated. I have to...
You're like, I'm in charge, even though I'm 14.
Yeah, I have to fire them every day, actually. Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
My mom, my dad, my Gigi, they all get fired every once in a while. I gotta make sure I do that just to keep them in check. You know, make sure they're doing some good work, but then I rehire them after maybe like an hour. So, but it's definitely a fun process getting to work with them. Having that support system is definitely helpful when running the whole organization as a 14-year-old.
You've won a lot of awards and been recognized. Is there one that's really special to you?
I would say Obama's definitely the top one, which is what I feel like you were going to say. So Obama, he tweeted about me in 2017, named me one of 2017's most influential people. And it was a great moment. I actually didn't realize what was happening in the moment, because it was like 6 in the morning. My mom woke me up and started screaming, Obama's tweeting about you, he's tweeting about you. And I didn't really care, like, am I going to meet him? Am I going to have lunch with him or something?
Yeah.
I was like just playing it off. So as I got throughout the day and more people started coming up to me, like saying Obama's tweeting about you, I started to realize how like big this is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a morning person, I'm pretty grumpy. So after that, in 2018, like a few months later, he requested to meet me. And that was a whole thing. It was a surprise, and I didn't know about it. I got to shake his hand. He's really tall.
Yeah.
We had a nice conversation, and I talked to him about my future plans. So it was.
I imagine that's probably not the last time that you guys are going to meet. So, Jaquil, thank you for coming in. You got a couple of events. You got some tonight, some to Friday, and then over the weekend, right? So all of that is on your website, officialprojectiam.com. Also, check out the social media handles. We can keep up with you. Congratulations, and best luck to you. I'm sure we'll be hearing more from you in the days and years ahead.